What I was gonna say was that you said a real key word there. You said passion, and you know, you only gather that knowledge, that foresight when you've been through things.
The direction we were moving was clear now. Without wanting it, without even knowing it, we were becoming a gang.
All I'm gonna say at this point in time is everybody has what it takes to be divine. Finding their God, finding their Lord, accepting their flaws, accepting rewards. Jesus, of course, the symbol of precious, takes us to Bray Wyatt, rolling with Nexus. I liked Husky Harris. This got me thinking. It's funny how namesakes and gimmicks start dwindling. Spiritual value. I'll beat the shit out of you. Talking to demons. The demons in me. My inner demons. Not too impressed. Taylor Swift, baby. Doing my best to make sure you don't fall down that hole. The wrong rabbit hole. Do you have a soul? Perhaps for my last year at cold wall here, I'll do what I can, making it reappear. Shout out to Taylor, shout out to Swifties, shout out to Drake, and everyone in. Shout out to God, shout down to Satan, shout out to Paul, I know I'm mistaken. Shout out to Taylor, shout out to Swifties, shout out to Drake, and everyone in me. Shout out to God. Shout down to Satan, shout out to Paul, I know I'm mistaken. Give me a hoot, give me a holler, I would've played ball if I were tall. Describing me as special little guy, sounds good to me. I've got that shepherd's pie, I mastered the recipe, lately it's scrumptious. Taylor Swift, baby, your finest delicious. This is an olive branch, Taylor Swift, sweetheart. The last thing you want is to see this great white shark. I've took it easy, I've made it simple. By the way, Taylor, what's your favorite Pringle? I'm grateful you've noticed me. Yes, I can sense it, but this is the end. My life wasn't endless. I'm topping it off with you, Taylor Swift. Legendary status they see as a myth. And in the end, Taylor, I guess this was my life. But don't feel too proud that you've come between Christ. Shout out to Taylor, shout out to Swifties, shout out to Drake, and everyone in me. Shout out to God, shout down to Satan, shout out to Paul, I know I'm mistaken. Shout out to Taylor, shout out to Swifties, shout out to Drake, and everyone in me. Shout out to God, shout down to Satan, shout out to Paul, I know I'm mistaken.